Hello everyone, and welcome to what's likely going to be the final return to the Return to Bloody Nights. Now, in the previous video, I had finished 2020-2020 mode, and now we're going to be looking at the game modes, the challenges. So, I don't plan on necessarily completing every single one of these, especially real-time and endless, and maybe even no sound, but the plan is that I'll at least try them. For ones like endless, if I manage to get to 6 AM, I'll just stop there. For all the other ones though, I want to get to at least maybe 3 AM or so. I might put it lower if I don't want to continue on that one, but the plan is to get them all. Now, if I'm correct, there should be something for trying all of the different game modes. I'm not sure exactly where that is. I'm assuming cutscenes, because I remember seeing something. Yeah, beat the game and play at least once in all game modes. So, after we play all the game modes, that is what we'll do. We'll look back at the extras. So without further ado, let's go into no sound and see how well I can cope with that. Be interesting if you could mix and match the challenges. Right, there's no sound. So this is going to be very boring. I don't know how fast they're going to move. It did say the difficulty preset was set to high. Okay, they're already moving. Oh, right. I remember in the last video I was saying that Prototype and Hide and Seek would be my biggest problems, because for Prototype, he's always there the longest and I rely on his constant chattering to signify when he is gone. And then for Hide and Seek, I always use the rumble, 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 rumble. Try and find when he was coming. Okay, Marionette's already here. It might be done for. Let's see. Nope. Hi. Just heard a flicker of noise. That one's clear. This appears to be clear. Might not be as big of a cripple as I thought it was. I was thinking it's going to be way harder, but I guess really, because I don't think Prototype attacks instantly once you open the door. So I think I'm fine on there. And I suppose for wide-eyed, I could just look at the camera. Hi. Still here. Hi. I think that my biggest issue with this challenge, this game mode I suppose, is the generator power, because I use the sound cues so much to tell when I should open the doors. So I'm going to have them closed for a lot longer. Wonder if I could use him moving as a signifier. Puppet's moving concerningly fast. I think I might not make it. The jump scares still have sound. Good to know. I don't know how far I got there, but I don't think I'm gonna try beating no sound. Let's see. It's just for the sake of difficulty and challenge. Let's do 20 mode on this endless. Now, like I said, I don't know if it will show me the time, but when it's been about 6 a.m. or just a little while, yeah, it doesn't even show. When it's been a little while, I'll try, you know, for as long as well, not necessarily as long as I can, but if it's been a good bit, I'll get myself killed so that we can move on to the next challenge. Because I don't want to be out here for a while. Just doing a challenge that doesn't end. I mean, don't get me wrong, Endless could definitely be fun. But I think for it to ever do as far as I can, that would only fit in its own separate video dedicated to that. Wait a little. Hi. Can listen. That's a little bit buggy. How close is Fredbear? Too close. Come on. Peekaboo. Oh, come on. I just checked you. Get out of here. Alright. Fredbear, Prototype Man. Great, he's here. Hi. Nice teeth. I really did think this was a skull at first. It just looks unsettling. So as much as I mock Henry for complaining about safety, 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 he does have a valid point. Come on. Boom. Pow. Hi. Just gotta get rid of this fella. Hi. Be funny if you could. Well, I guess we're moving on to the next one. Should have probably checked earlier. Anyways. Be funny if there's an achievement for honking the Prototype 1's nose, the Fredbear 2.0. Growing. Every 40 seconds the game gets harder. This one I might complete to 6 a.m. because it's like if you took all the nights but I had to put them into one night. It's Flumpty-like in a way. Although shorter. Gets harder. Okay. I mean, it's basically like doing night 6, but you only have to do night 6 at the end of the day. The night, I suppose. It's gonna start off real slow. Yeah, I haven't even moved. Just don't remember that. I feel like the puppet's the only one that's moving really fast. Little tune going on. I don't think the puppet is really tied to any difficulty, because you see how fast they're popping up? insane. Look at that. And you're not able to change them on custom night. So I wonder how they work in terms of difficulty scaling. I don't know if they're just kinda on their own clock, if you will. Okay. The prototype's in here, I can hear him. Alright. I didn't know that. Because he never gets sent back anywhere aside from this little closet. But anyways, as I was saying, I don't know how the marionette scaling difficulty works, if they're linked to the general difficulty of everything else, or if it's like a challenge or night if they're harder. That's gonna move real slow. I haven't even gotten the originals coming. And yet I've heard Prototype 2.01 to come. And White-Eyed Spring Bonnie, Hide and Seek Man to come.
Why do you keep coming back here?
What? Aren't I getting paid for this? Wasn't I underpaid? Didn't he promise me like $120 or $110 and I only got $90? And the rest was made up with ticket coupon stuff for, I believe, a pizza or a show or something. It's interesting that they use that Help Wanted tune. It does fit. It's just odd. Oh, Fredbear's almost here. Probably even a sun check puppet. Come on. I'm so used to them appearing almost immediately after I see them on the camera. Although, I do feel like Fredbear has always been slower. To some extent. I mean, typically he's always there with Spring Bonnie in the first time, but after that it seems that Spring Bonnie is always the one attacking first, and then Fredbear follows. I wonder if that's just because he's introduced later on. It's already 3 AM, so we're doing quite fine. Like I said, it's just doing all the nights in order, except they only last for 40 seconds each. But there's no breaks.
The clock is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah. The clock is in fact ticking and talking. I wonder if those pre-recorded messages are actually him trying to talk to us. Or us in specific by that, which is what I mean. Or if it's just some recording taken out of context or just playing randomly. And I wonder what lore implications they could have, or if they're just there for, hey, hi, boo, spooky, you're returning, oh, boo. Gotta wait for the banana.
Let's find a suit that's right for you.
It's certain things like that that I feel like they would not work for necessarily night guards, and they're not trying to necessarily play that. Because that would work more for like, oh, maybe it's a Springlock performer. Which of these suits do you like? Which qualities are better for you? Which can you handle more? You know, I don't know if these have different Springlock requirements. Like, I know that the original ones can't handle moisture or any rapid movement. But in terms of this game, I don't know if there's anything different than that, or if they just want him to be in a different suit. And it's not like he's trying to say it in an unfriendly, menacing way, I suppose. It's more along the lines of which suit? Okay, this one. That one's probably just distortion. If you couldn't tell. Thought that was a Nerf dart up at the top for a moment. Looks like 2. Hi. Let's get rid of that puppet. Why is Puppet no longer being active? What happened? I really hope that someone, if there is lore in this, I don't even know if there is, because it told you to forget all the lore and all that, and I don't know if it actually has much of a lore of its own aside from what's stated in the phone calls and the 2 end screens. And there is going to be a 3rd one.
Hey, you. Yes, you. You were lured here.
Okay.
Just as he lured them.
Alright, that one I cannot explain, I'm afraid. I can't say that that was anything taken out of context, but the other ones. But I wonder if there is actually any lore to this, aside from phone calls and cutscenes. And of course the models sometimes do some things like, oh, it's not child-friendly looking. Well, yeah, you can see that. It's not just some biased opinion of, ugh, that's ugly. But if someone does make a lore video on this, I'll be interested to see what conclusions they'd put. Yay! Alright. Game modes. Alright. Now. Now. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine 2020 mode for 6 straight hours? Oh my god. Now, quite obviously, I am not sitting through this, and I'll probably just kill myself pretty quickly. Because I am not even going to go to 1 a.m. That's 1 hour of doing this. I wouldn't... I don't know. I'm not going to do an endless playthrough. Because imagine the pain of having just gotten to like 5 a.m. on an endless run. And you're like 30 minutes into 5 a.m. so it's about half an hour away from 6 a.m. And you get jump scared. You lose 5.5 hours of fighting off murderous robots. So, if I were to do that no sand one, I could use his running to the door as an indicator of if he's coming. Because all I knew was the noise. I didn't know if him going to the door was actually saying it's him being there. Hit the door! Or if it was just a little movement thing to make you feel a little bit more scared and make more tension. Because this game does do really well on the tension. A lot of fan games seem to just not like to show their robots moving. More tunes. Anyways. Completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. This game is really good with creating tension by having them move. Because they know how to actually properly do it. Some games will just have this very stiff thing, which, well, sure, it's fine. It doesn't necessarily look bad. It just adds a lot more to actually show movement. In my opinion, at least. It's still 12 a.m. Alright, I'm gonna kill myself here. Yeah. I don't want to sit through 6 hours of that, or let alone 1 just to reach 1 a.m. Puppet Master. So, this mode's security puppets that are adding difficulty. Multiply it every time you get caught. Huh. What does it mean by caught? Does it mean when I get jump scared? Or is it when I flash it, when it gets caught? Or, I don't know. I don't know if it means when I get caught by it, and it jump scares me, or when I catch it and flash it with my flashlight. Now, it says this is on very easy, which I'm assuming is night 1 level stuff. But I'm just not sure of what it means by when it's caught. Or, no, we didn't say when it's caught, but when you're caught. Because if it really is just when you get jump scared, then, I mean, the most I've ever been attacked, I believe, by Puppet in one night was twice. So I don't know if it's going to raise it from very low to low, or if, like, from very low to medium to higher or something. Because it just doesn't have that many opportunities to attack, especially if I look back in my free time. This shot right here of Fredbear standing here is, I don't know, it looks so creepy and off. Yeah, you can see the subtle movement of him almost breathing, if you will. It's a nice little detail. Jesus. Okay. What? Well, I found Shadow Bonnie. You know, that reminds me. I never did check for Shadow Freddy without Fredbear being there. I think I did.
Is ticking.
I don't know.
Tick tock.
I'm not saying it, so maybe to see. I don't know if that even was Shadow Freddy. But I know for a fact I saw Shadow Bonnie there. Because Bonnie wasn't even in that room. Speaking of Bonnie and rabbits, I wonder if that recording tape where Waffle Man Person Guy had said that there's a guy that died in the Springlock suit, I wonder if that was William. I don't think so, because he was still talking about the founder having been, oh, innocent as a something something baby boy, you know? It wouldn't make sense for him to die, but at the same time, when someone dies in a Springlock suit, don't you think it'd be a little hard to get him out within like 3 days without destroying the suit? Because at the same time, I guess I don't know which suit was used, so... And I also don't necessarily know exactly when that was. So it's probably nothing. I'm probably just going insane. Anyways. It's only 2 a.m. Yeah, I really can't tell how the difficulty is scaling. I'm gonna assume, like I've said multiple times before, that I believe he moves when you have your let off. Now, listen, I get he just moved, but I was doing this, so I'm gonna assume he moved during that like fraction of a millisecond that I didn't have it on. Just me, or is his feet kind of messed with when you flicker the lights like that? There's not a lot of action going on. Gonna come, Fredbear? No, he's still back there. Okay. Yeah, these final remaining challenges, I don't think they're gonna be that hard. I mean, what reason do they have to be hard? We've gotten through the endless one and the no sounds one. I can't imagine anything that's harder than that, because I believe the only remaining one is shorter generator life and faster cooling. So it seems that it kind of balances it out. You just have to be smarter with your door heat. But otherwise you can do kind of the same things. I like the attention to detail of the stickers in here, because you have a microphone one there, you have a cupcake one. Of course, all the grime and wear of the doors. And there's also all of the horrendous plushies here. Sonic, the Rainbow from FNAF World, Chica's Rainbow, I feel like I recognize that logo in the corner, but I can't quite put my finger on what it is. Got a rotary phone. I was gonna go look at more, but
Why do you keep
it's
coming back
occupied.
here?
Trying to find any other small details, since this is likely going to be the final video on it, as I highly doubt, unless there's some sort of secret with these keypads. I might look that up just to see, but if there isn't, this is definitely going to be the last video. Not much else to do. We got some drawings. Bring back Bonnie. Well, I wonder what the implications of that are. 'Cause...
Hey, you.
Hi.
Yes, you.
Hi.
You were lured here,
Really?
just as he lured them.
Can I mute that? No? Okay. Anyways. Typically, Spring Bonnie and Fredbear are viewed as being the first animatronics, right? and then the others coming after from the TV show, I believe. So I wonder if this was added then removed, or Bonnie, normal Bonnie was, and they want him back, because it wouldn't make sense for Spring Bonnie to replace him. But yeah, 6 a.m. Also, something I completely did not comment on was the Endo standing up again. I don't remember if it was even on that night. Anyways, let me check real quick if there's a keypad code thing. Appears not. There's definitely some stuff I would look at though, because there's a video that was labeled the some secrets of the stuff. If it's just some small secrets that are chance, I probably won't try to make a video showcasing that. But if it's some sort of advanced thing that you can actually trigger, I might. We'll have to see. But we're on the final challenge. So, if we don't win, I'm not gonna try to play more of this unless you guys want me to. If you do, put it in the comments or join the Discord server and tell me there. But otherwise, we're just gonna give this a shot. If we win, nice, we can go view the cutscene. If we don't, oh well, we can either come back a different time or just skip it and go to the cutscene immediately. But otherwise, here we go. I want to do 2020 mode again because I do think having the challenge is a lot more entertaining. Not only for you guys, but for me. Because otherwise I'm just sitting here talking to myself while I wait for things to happen. But if I have 2020 mode, I'm actively doing things while talking. Picture of what I'm assuming is William and his family, mostly because this, and then I'm assuming that's Michael, or I think the most common name they have for the crying child is Evan or something. Elizabeth, I believe. Oh. I know, forgot I was on 2020 mode. I don't have the time to do that. Anyways, I am gonna redo that. I'm not just gonna die immediately and skip it. I didn't even get to see how it was. Anyways. Okay. I do still kind of want to look for certain Easter eggs. This, it kind of looks like Donald Trump. Got this figurine of Spring Bonnie. We've got Jibber Jab here. Clown, ugly naked man, pig. I wonder if there's going to be Pork Patch. God, appears to be Cuphead. But yeah, I wonder how many other Easter eggs there are. Hi. Hi. Ooh. We know how fast it goes up now. How fast is it cool? Oh, wow. Hi. 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 Can open that one. Shoot. I'll give it one more try, and then after that, we'll just immediately go to the cutscenes. I really don't think that generator heat's gonna be an issue, because it balances out with its draining speed. But yeah, one last try. And then we'll do the final thing. Honestly surprised how well this is for only 4 characters. Especially because they don't necessarily have that many differing mechanics. And the game did say that it's not necessarily trying to do that. And I fully understand that. It's not a bad thing either. What's that say? Rules for safety. Okay, I couldn't read that for a moment. Hi. Hi. Get rid of that. Pull this guy in. Out. Whatever. Leave. Leave my door. Wait, so I'm gonna watch, because I have a feeling Spring Bonnie is gonna come. Yep. Gotta let our door breathe. This is basically just a test on if you know how to manage your door well. Gotta say, that puppet's quite lanky. Very stretchy.
Yes, you.
You were lured
lured
here, just as he
Just
lured
as
them.
he lured them.
Really, bruv? Thought absolutely insane.
You gonna come? Yes, you are. Nice. After this, I'm thinking that I'll actually do a video on reaching room or door 100 indoors. Oh. Well, I guess that's it. Anyways, as I was saying, the next video is probably just going to be doors to room 100. I'm not going to do the super hard mode if you can still access that in private servers or something. Or A1000. Especially with how long A1000 can take. But, let's see cutscene 3. So, here we go. Well, it appears that might not be the case. Wonder if there's any achievement or something that requires that. I don't know. Well, apparently we're not going to be able to see that cutscene, so looks like we will be having possibly another video on this. It really depends on how major it is. If it requires something special to unlock, like a new night challenge, I might. But otherwise, if it's just I needed to reload the game, I'm not going to be including it. You can all look it up. But yeah. I think that's going to do it. I today's video. Probably been a shorter one, probably wasn't as much dedication, but it wasn't meant to be. If you do want me to check out, or not to check out I suppose, but to finish any of these challenges, in the comments below or in my Discord server, say which challenge you want me to complete. But yeah, that's gonna be about it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your day.